Oh man, I'm excited. Let's do this. Ugh. I don't know. Should I do this new system? Skill based passing placement plus power. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Control the exact strength of your pass by using the passing meter. Place the ball exactly where you want it around your target by using the passing reticle and target area. Try to hit the sweet spot of the passing. Control the exact strength of. Try to hit the sweet spot of the passing meter to guarantee yourself an accurate or perfect pass. Place the ball exactly where you want it around your target by using the passing reticle and target area.
This is a special presentation of EA Sports from the Coliseum in Oakland. Our tribute to the coach, the John Madden Legacy Game. I'm Brandon Gaudin here to take you through the proceedings. And coming up, we're going to tell the story of a man who was truly larger than life and whose impact on the sport of football certainly it's going to live on for
Breath of Dion.
to come. Now,
is that Barry?
A couple of rosters featuring some of Coach's favorite players from both yesterday and today. And Coach himself will be on the sidelines for both squads, trying to motivate his guys to victory. I'm joined now by my good friend Charles Davis. CD, your thoughts on John Madden and what he meant to the sport he loves so much?
For me, Brandon, it's the word joy. He brought that to the game of football.
Rest in peace, John Madden, bro.
He stayed involved his entire life. And moving forward, when we think of football, we're always going to think.
Back to its original 70s glory. What a scene in the East Bay. And we're underway in the John Madden Legacy Game. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So it's the NFC stars who will get the ball first. And Charles, as we alluded,
rest in peace, Madden, bro.
Era of coach on each sideline. So the man coaching this NFC squad, we'll call him Young John Madden. This is a coach who was trying to establish a foothold in the NFL and on the cusp of doing it very successfully.
Yeah, you think back to that period, those early days as a coach of the Raiders, the late 60s in the AFL and then in the NFL in the early 70s. Coach was a guy who was ahead of his time. The Raiders were one of the first teams to have mini camps, one of the first to film practice because he wanted to practice coaching as much as he could. And his teams, they were successful right from the start of his head coaching tenure.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the touchdown. Jerry Rice, 75 yards. And the NFC has taken the early lead. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That's absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out.
Let's go.
touchdown. Here's Anderson to kick it away. No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25. So, Charles, as mentioned, we've got another Coach Madden over here on the AFC sideline. Of course, his Raiders, members of the AFC West. So this is a conference he battled in for his entire career. And you think about the landscape of the NFL as he was...
Oh, shit, they got Tom Brady.
Tenure. It was a golden era for coaches. You had Don Shula, Tom Landry, John Knoll, Bud Grant. But it was John Madden who had the best winning percentage of them all, CD. 759, the best ever.
Brandon, it's hard to believe he could be so successful in the conference with all those great teams. The Steelers won 4 Super Bowls. The Dolphins won 2 and were a mainstay in the playoffs. The Colts were tough. The Broncos came on late and went to a Super Bowl themselves. But against Hall of Fame coaches, John Madden's record, 36, 16, and 2. That's pretty incredible. His Raiders were a factor each and every year.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground with Allen.
Okay. It's the same Madden. Only thing that's different.
You're gonna make your Madden NFL 23 debut. Become coach once again. Head back to the brightest lights of them all. Become coach once again. And head on over to the main menu. Head back to the brightest lights of them all. Head on over to the main menu and see the full array of options you've got to work with at Madden NFL 23.
We got a new face of the franchise. Call shots for the... Let's do this. Ranking points. Let's do this. What's up, man?
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas.
I don't know.
In the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys.
That was a terrible kick.
Get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in.
That was my fault. I did that fucking kick terribly.
Back 85 yards. And the Pats will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Okay, let's do this. Hey, yo, where you go?
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long. Get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What are we doing?
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped.
I am playing like shit. Oh well, that's my first time playing Madden. This new Madden, I gotta get focused on the passing shit, bro.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh no, maybe I should have kept it the same.
It's now 14-0.
Passing.
Bailey now taking it away after the touchdown. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind,
turning
because
back.
he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if he continues throwing.
Before half, I got to cut this down, man.
Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket.
Bro. I gotta go for it.
Sure.
No, I can't go for it.
Use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Offense at work. Not really, bro. If offense was at work, we would not be going through this right now.
This one away. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. This is taken at about the 14. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's got some space here. Past the 20. And all the way in.
Yep, he's using the regular one. That's what I should have done.
Boy, still in the 1st quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far. That certainly would be history in the
when I'm mad. Ayo,
ayo. It actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right? Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys will...
Yep, I'm quitter. The first thing was I fucked up the kick, and then that just demoralized me, bro. Them back. Ayo, ayo. Let's see what they changed for franchise.
Choose the team you want to start. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
I've always hated that. Ooh.
View your team's saved snapshots or follow the top. Quickly review the league's top performers and the current week schedule from the league team. This is the player card. This is the development trait. Here are a player's motivation. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see.
Oh, I gotta get to Madden now. CD.
mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes and making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And I ain't gon' wait, so shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holster too. Heated up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes and making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And I ain't gon' wait, so shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes and making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And I ain't gon' wait, so shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, feel like something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes and making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, you know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, you know there's no turning back. I'll fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holster too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes and making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, you know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, you know there's no turning back. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control.
Ugh.
I might grab a bat, I don't know, my blood boils over like.
You have grades for each browse available players to improve your team.
Oh, God. Drop that down, Sam.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very one AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap.
Why do I got a kick?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Do not fuck this kick up.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Pickett will look to throw it here. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. And once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Pickett now on first down.
Oh, I was trying to pick that off.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Pickett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Play action now. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We're scoreless after 1.
Whew.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. The Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Head on.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down here.
That's my fault, bro.
Before we came up to the booth,
I didn't think he was going to double CD like that. I should have thrown a Gallup. Gallup was over.
That just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
If I can just hold her to a field goal, I'm good.
The pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And in for the Steelers.
See, as soon as I said it, too. As soon as I said it, too.
They take the lead here in this second quarter. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 40, the 20, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
That was
He
miss.
was a veteran kicker out there. These extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
On third down, Elliott. Nice little juke, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because
I was trying to throw it to CD, but
necessarily,
I fucked that up.
I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Pickett's throw there, hauled in by Claypool. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. Touchdown! Najee Harris from 10 yards out. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I don't know. I don't like this new system, bro, for passing.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come.
I'm about to change it to the regular Madden, bro. It's
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the... And Prescott, his 3rd interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
I don't know why he's celebrating.
Of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions.
That's 3, bro.
If anyone can shake this right the ship,
yeah, I'm going back to the regular passing shit, bro. This shit's too complicated.
Without developing some major mental toughness, so I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on his teammates.
We got the ball back, but 15 seconds, we got this.
It's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I got 3 seconds, so, yep, Hail Mary, son.
You're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
He's going to launch it for Washington. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So 2 quarters
guy, who
down,
gets ball
2
that guy?
remain. Charles and I return after the break.
We got
Both
passes.
teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dallas offense.
I'm only down by
to begin
11.
the drive.
Ain't that
Charles,
bad.
it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Prescott to throw it. Forced out to his left. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So they're trying for 2.
Never count Dak Prescott out, bro. I love it.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I literally forgot who was blitzing.
Your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Out to his left. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll throw again with Pickett. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop during a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive.
Who is that fat motherfucker kicking the ball? Who was that?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Yeah, they clawed their way back into this game. First half, they were down pretty big. Now, all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. How have they done it?
First thing is what you just talked about, clawing their way back in. That means they've decided to go ahead and fight this thing out, which is great. The second part is they looked at where the problems were in the first half, figured out how to shore them up, and now gone to that part of the playbook that is actually working for them. A few adjustments, a few changes, and really good execution.
Now we'll see if that trend can continue. Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and
go CD.
Second level.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
I'm sorry, Dak. I'm sorry that you've thrown so many picks, bro, because of my mess-ups.
They go to Elliott again.
I'm starting to get this fucking pass shit now.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this.
How was it 13-10 when he had 15 points?
EA Sports.
That kind of made no sense right there.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. On play action, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again to Elliott. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let him run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Son of a bitch. That's my fault. I didn't know he was going to stand right there. So I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. you've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go.
Okay, so we just need one stop, bro. Just need one stop.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and he stopped immediately there. Micah Parsons, the
bro, if this was real Stephen A would be talking so much shit about that Prescott, not Stephen A, Skip Bayless, about his own quarterback. Like, the fuck, bro? Like, he's like, oh, he threw 4 picks, but they only lost by 3. You know who's the star? Fell out of heaven. Said the same thing about Dak, bro. When Dak was going on that goddamn tear, bro. Like, bro, you can't have it both ways, fam. Like, you know, you can't have it both ways. He's gonna talk so much shit about Dak this year. And I'm gonna be mad as shit. Like, bro, you're supposed to be a Cowboys fan, right? Yes! That's what we needed!
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception. If you do,
thank you, J-Ron Curse.
Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
Let's go, baby.
Turned out for him.
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Dak.
Oh, no!
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers have just about sewn up
My
this
fault for trying to test me.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never.
And then he's going to end the game with nothing but runs. That's my fault. That's my fault. That is my fault.
They'll run again with Harris. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. to his own 2.
The Steelers send out their punter now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this is going to be touchdown, but
What kind of kick was that?
Return team up in the red zone already. Well,
that was a GG, bro.
Play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up,
I just
it would have
gotta
taken a miracle. And
change this fucking passing back to the regular one. I'm not doing this position shit. This shit's dumb.
If this had to go down to the last play, neither side was going to exhale until
it's not your fault, Dak. It's the user's fault, bro. That was my fault.
A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't.
It's not your fault, bro. It's my fault. It's not your fault, bro. And hand on.